everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss the project scope management, one of the most important knowledge areas in project management. Project scope management helps to define what work is included in a project and what work is not included. It ensures the project team focus only on approved things and deliverables. Without a proper scope management, the project can experience delays, increase the cost, and uncontrolled changes known as the scope creep. Let's understand how the project manager define, manage, and control the project scope to ensure a successful project delivery. So, what is the project scope? It defines what work will be completed within a project and what work will not be included. It helps the team to understand the project boundaries, objectives, and deliverables. A clearly defined scope prevents the misunderstandings and ensures everyone walks towards on the same goal. Without a defined scope, the project can face delays, budget overruns, and stakeholder dissatisfaction. For an example, imagine a bank wants a mobile banking application. The agreed scope includes login, account balance checking, fund transfer features and all. And also the features such as investment tracking and loan management are not included in the initial scope. This helps the team to focus only on the approved requirements. Next, why scope management is important? Because it ensures the project requirements are clearly defined and controlled throughout the project lifecycle. It helps the project manager prevent unnecessary work, manage stakeholder expectations, and maintain the project budget and schedules. The proper scope management improves the project quality and increases the chances of successful delivery. For an example, a client initially requests a mobile banking application with basic features. During the development, they ask for additional investment features. The project manager evaluates the impact before accepting the change, ensuring the timelines and budget remain under control. Next, project management process. It begins by gathering the requirement from stakeholders. Once the requirements are collected, the project scope is documented and approved. The work is then broken into smaller tasks using the work breakdown structure. Throughout the project, the scope is monitored and controlled to prevent unauthorized changes and all. For an example, imagine a company developing the e-commerce website. The project manager gathers the business requirements, documents, approved features, create a project task and obtain the stakeholders' approval and track any request changes throughout the development. Next, scope creep is one of the most important concepts. It occurs when additional features or requirements are added to a project without a proper approval or planning. It is one of the most common reasons for project delays and budget overruns. The project manager must carefully evaluate every change request before the implementations and all. Effective scope control helps to prevent unnecessary work and protect the project objectives. For an example, the client initially requests 5 features for an application. After development begins, they continuously request new features without increasing the budget or extending the timelines and all. This causes the additional workload and project delays, and which is a classic example of scope creep. Let's look at the real world example. Imagine a bank is developing the mobile banking application. Initially, they approved features include login, account balance inquiry, and fund transfer functionality. So during the development, the client requested QR payment and investment features. The project manager, in this time, the project manager evaluate the impact on the cost, timelines, and resources before presenting option to the stakeholders. After changes are implemented in a controlled manner, the outcome will be the project scope remain controlled, stakeholders stay informed, project impact is understood, and project is delivered successfully. So the benefit of the scope management, it helps the team to understand exactly what needs to be delivered, and it prevents the unnecessary work, control the project cost, and reduce the delays and improve the overall project quality. When the scope is managed properly, the project are more likely to be completed successfully and meet the stakeholder expectations and all. To summarize, project scope management helps to define the project boundaries and ensure everyone understands what is included in the project. By controlling the changes and avoiding the scope creep, project manager can keep the project on schedule within a budget and align with the business goals. In our next video, we will discuss the project time management and learn how project manager plan schedules, manage the deadlines, and keep the project on track. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe PM in Dubai. Thank you.